So hello everyone, welcome to today's new video of GFG problem of the day. So today the date is 4 February 2023 and today's question is max sum without adjacents. Okay, question just the name will suggest you many things about the question. Let's read the question and try to understand what is it trying to say. So it has been given that given an array ARR of size n, okay, containing positive integer, okay, find the maximum sum of find the maximum sum of a subsequence such that no two numbers in the subsequence should be adjacent in the array. Just one condition has been given that adjacent element shouldn't be taken. I will explain you this with an example. Suppose we are given array 6 of size 6. Elements are 5, 5, 10, 100 and 10 and 5. Okay. Now, if I add 5, I can't add this 5 now. Okay. Suppose I have a variable sum and I add 5 in this. That is the first element. I can't add this 5 now. I have to add this 10. Okay. Suppose I add this 10. Now I can't add this 100. So I come to this 10 and add this 10. Okay, now if I add this 10, I can't add this 5, right? So this is how some condition has been made. Okay, suppose, just see, the greatest number in this whole array is 100, so this has to be included. Let's include this 100 itself, and after this what you can include other than this is 5 and 5. If you include this 5 also, then also it will be giving same value. So don't you think this is the maximum value you can get? 110, 0, 3 and 5 index. You can take 135 also, there's no issue. Okay, so yeah, this is the question is well understood, a bit tricky, but we have to use dynamic programming is only coming in mind. Let's see the second example. We have been given size 4, 3, 2, 7 and 10. The largest number is 10, right? I will include this 10 obviously. Now 10 plus 3 is gonna give me 13, 10 plus 2 is gonna give me 12, 10 plus 7 is gonna give me 17. But I can't take 10 plus 7. I can take only 10 plus 2 or 10 plus 3. 10 plus 3 is gonna give me 13 and that's my answer. Okay, so this is the simple question and let's try to solve it out by thinking about some approach. What approach we can use here is uh, we can, okay, let's think about the approach now. One approach is coming in mind that we can declare two variables. Okay, one variable will be including, okay, which will be including all the numbers. Okay, that suppose I will tell you by an example. Suppose I am taking some variable. Okay, what can be the sum with by including this 5, and what can be the sum by excluding this 5? That's what I'm trying to say. So one will be including and one will be excluding. So by including, what I'm going to do is I'm going to check whether by including that element what can I get, and by excluding that element what can I get, I will store in excluding. This algorithm is coming in mind, and slowly that DP memorization technique. Okay, we will be memorizing it in our including and excluding, and what the last same thing, right? So now after we have declared these two, we can just iterate the array now easily. We can just iterate this array. So suppose I will copy this array here. 5, 5, 10, 100 and 10 and 5. Okay, this is my array. Okay, let's declare these two variables here itself, including and excluding. Okay, okay, fine. Now let's find the sum by including this. Okay, and one I will find by excluding this. Okay, we will need one more variable. Okay, something, this will be a new variable. This will be storing the final value. Like, see, I have decided one thing in mind. Either including or excluding is gonna give me answer. Okay, if I take that my including is gonna give me answer, so I will just make this as a like I will store my answers in including part. So whatever my answer will be, I will just do like this. It will be like excluding plus the next element, the new element which is coming. Okay, right? So this will be my including. Yeah. So yeah, no. Instead of this, my including will be. I will make my including as the value of excluding plus the next element which is gonna come. That is whatever element will come. Okay. And now what I will do is I will now replace my old EXCL, okay, with the new value whatever will be coming, right? Whatever will be coming with that value, and my the new EXCL. Now I need a new variable. I need a new variable, okay, which will be storing the maximum sum. That is, if my INCL is greater than EXCL, then my this variable will store obviously INCL. Otherwise, okay, otherwise I have to store EXCL as this. I hope you got it. I hope you got the logic. I'm doing nothing. I'm just declaring two variables, including and excluding. Including is doing what? Including is just including that element and checking the sum. Excluding is just excluding that part and checking the sum. And whatever will be the maximum, I'm just gonna return that out. That's it. This is my logic. Now let's try to come to the coding part and check it out how to code this thing. So to save the time, I have already written the code because yesterday's video was very long. That's why. That's why. Yeah. So finally, what we have done here, as I told you, I will be declaring two variables, including and excluding. Okay, my including will be holding the first, the value of the first element, that is ARR of zero. My excluding will be zero. Okay, fine. And there, just a new variable I am declaring. I will tell you why. Now what I will do, I will traverse this whole array. As I have already stored I value of value of my first element in this variable incl, so I will be starting with first element. Okay, that is from 2 index. Okay, from 2 to 10 I have to traverse. Okay, if my existing incl is greater than excl, which is obviously yes. For the first condition excl is 0, right? So what will happen, my excl will store now 3, right? I will try to explain also the code with the help of example. Okay, here. So my value of excl will new will be 3 now. Otherwise, okay, fine. Now my new value of incl will be excl plus the next element, right? The next element, excl is currently 0, so my incl new value is nothing but uh, EXCL plus ARR of I, that is ARR of I is now 2. So 0 plus 2 is going to give me 2. Okay, fine. And my EXCL will be 3, as I have to give this value, right? Now, again, if I come to the second element, that is 7, I come to 7. I check whether INCL is greater or EXL is greater. Now, this time EXL is greater. So, it will, EXL new will be 3. Again, it will be 3 only. It won't change. Okay. So, now it is 3. It comes here. It sees that INCL equal to EXL plus the next element. So, that element like 7. Okay. EXCL is what? 3. 3 plus 7 is going to give me what? 10. My new INCL is 10. Okay. My EXCL new was 3. So my EXCL became again 3. Okay. Which is greater? INCL is greater, obviously. So my EXCL new is going to become 10 this time. Okay. I come down. I make my INCL 2. EXCL, that is 3, plus the next element, that is 10. It becomes 13. Okay, it becomes 13. And my excl becomes what? Excl new, that is this becomes 10. Okay, now traversing is over. I come out of the loop. I check whether incl is greater or exl is greater. As we can see clearly that exl is greater, 13 is greater. So I will return this element and that's over. This is the code. It was a easy technique, and it was a like the basic approach. I have used the dynamic programming approach here. So yeah, for today this much. Let's meet in some other video. Till then, bye bye, take care, keep coding. Jai Hind.